We love to look at the menus of McDonald's when we travel to a new country. It can tell you a lot about local tastes, and especially because McDonald's is basically everywhere, it can be really interesting to compare those menus to the ones that we're more familiar with.
So in that spirit, today we're going to be trying all of the unique menu items at McDonald's here in the Netherlands.
Well, there's no better way to start than with a classic McDonald's meal, a Big Mac, fries, and a fountain Coke.
Ooh.
Gosh, the Big Macs here are gorgeous. Like, they are just like the pictures that you see on the menu.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we should start with the fries.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're especially generous with the fries today. Look at that.
Yeah.
Mm.
They still taste great here.
It tastes the same.
Mm-hmm.
It tastes the same, just way less ice.
Yeah, so you get more Coke.
Mm-hmm. It's actually a better value.
Now for the main event. It's Big Mac time, baby.
Yes.
Look at this thing.
There's so much lettuce on it. So what is a Big Mac?
It's
2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, and a sesame seed bun.
I do love the Big Mac.
Yeah, you're a Big Mac.
We don't eat McDonald's that often, so like when I say I love the Big Mac, it's not like I'm going out and getting it all the time.
Yeah.
But like when I do go to McDonald's,
He always gets, this is his order. I'm gonna bite your fingers. You gotta give me room.
it tastes like a Big Mac. All the ingredients are the same, but it's less oily or less greasy.
It's way less greasy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, we wanted to start here with something that we're incredibly familiar with, a typical McDonald's meal. The next thing we're going to look at are some of the things that we've never seen before, the things that are unique on the menu here at McDonald's in the Netherlands.
All right. There's a lot of stuff on the menu here at McDonald's that just sort of is a variation of something that we're familiar with, and felt like that was a good place to get started. First up, chicken tenders, or as I like to call them,
Chicken tendies.
This is so extra to me that McDonald's feels the need that they have to not only have chicken nuggets and a chicken sandwich, but also chicken tenders.
These look...
Is someone walking in there and they're just like, you know what? No thanks. I need a finger.
These
not a
are
nugget.
very...
You get 2 in a box?
Oh my god, there's only 2?
These are, I think this is like real chicken, right?
Yeah,
it's
you
not...
can't call them chicken tenders unless it's actually like part of the chicken tenderloin.
Ready?
Cheers.
Cheers. There's a good chicken tendy.
I mean, I just like would never just get 2 of these.
It does have a better texture than the chicken nugget.
Oh yeah, and I mean the taste is better too.
Speaking of chicken, the chili chicken. This is their regular chicken patty. Mm-hmm. So not the premium one that we'll be trying later.
The cheaper one.
The cheap one. And I think it just only has sweet chili sauce on it. I mean, okay.
Uh-huh. I mean, it's good.
That's really not bad.
I think I'd just rather dip the chicken tenders or the chicken nuggets into the chili sauce. Because the bun's fine and the lettuce is whatever, you know?
I like that. I don't have any data to prove this.
So this is very scientific.
I do think that Burger King is like the leading fast food chain in the Netherlands. But the Big Tasty is meant to replicate. It's meant to replicate the waffle. It's got like a grill sauce on it, so it's got a little bit of like the flame broiled taste, but it's not real. Look how saucy it is.
Whoa. It's got bacon on it. Is that part of the thing? The sauce, the tomato, and the bacon? Like, is that part of the Big Tasty lure? Is like, it has tomatoes?
Oh, Big Tasty was my nickname in college.
Move your fingers. Wow, it's actually way better than I remember.
I don't like it.
The meat is very like bouncy in a bad way. Like kind of chewy, but I actually like the tomato mixed with the sauce.
The bacon, tomato, and the grill sauce, I think, does something really pleasant together.
Oh, the bacon.
It's a little bit like a BLT with like a McDonald's beef patty on it. But like, why would you get this when you could just get like a Big Mac or even like a quarter pounder?
Well, and especially now they have the Big Mac with bacon.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want a little bit of bacon, I mean, I would 100% just get the Big Mac with bacon over this, but I'm not repulsed by it like I was last time.
Yeah. It's okay.
It's okay.
Wow, I am very disappointed about the presentation of these last 2 things. These are the lemonades that are on their menu. So one of them is the red fruit lemonade, and one of them is the citrus lemonade.
Which one do you think is which?
Let's start with citrus.
Is it good?
It's so sweet, but it is tart. It is lemony.
A little tart.
It's not bad. It's too sugary for my like personal lemonade taste, but it's good.
Will you open that up? Is the ice different in this?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
It's crushed ice.
It's the crunchy ice.
I didn't know they made that here. I thought that was illegal in the EU.
Dude, do you think that's like the specialty? Because our Cokes didn't have that ice in it. They had the regular like square ice cubes. That's good. I wish I had gotten the large.
You never say that at home. You know what I'm saying?
Red fruit.
Red fruit lemonade around the corner fudge is made.
Stop saying that. So I'm always confused when something's red fruit flavored, because is it just like the red fruits at the grocery store, or is it actually those little like berries that are
I think it's
called
the
red?
berries.
Yeah, the super tart little berries that look like they're kind of poisonous.
Yes.
Like the kind
they
that
do
grow
look
on
like the
bushes.
berries you're not supposed to eat when you go in the woods.
Yeah, exactly.
That's something that I've never seen before too.
That is brand new to
Yeah,
us.
that's something that's kind of popular here is like red fruit jams.
Yep.
Red fruit.
I mean, just putting it on your yogurt bowl. Or...
Yeah, I've never seen red. We bought it before and it was an exciting day for us.
Yes, it was very tart. It was a little too tart for
It's
me.
like one of those things where like everyone here is probably like, yeah, it's just red fruit, but like we do not have that in the
Nope.
United States. All right. It's like it's a little thick. It does have the same traits as the citrus lemonade. It's not as tart. It is a little tart, but it also just tastes like a melted candy or melted popsicle. Okay, y'all, I'm excited. These are the new fall menu items here at McDonald's. Starting with the McCrispy, which I'm not sure which one's which.
Based on the price, this is the original and this is the fancy
Isn't it
one.
interesting that they have this two different boxes?
Yeah.
But they
Doesn't
seem
one just have a different sauce on it?
there it is in all of its glory. This is completely different than the McCrispy in the United States, which is so weird to me.
Mm-hmm.
The McCrispy in the US is basically like McDonald's answer to like the Popeye's chicken
Or
sandwich.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, it's weird to me that you could go from one McDonald's to another McDonald's and order the same thing and get something completely different, although that will come up later in the video. Okay, so the McCrispy is I think a crispier, more premium chicken patty.
No. Mega crispy.
It's mega crispy and crunchy and super juicy and tender. And it's on a potato bun with sesame seeds.
That's what I'm most excited about.
And then
the
it's
potato bun.
It's got like it's black pepper mayonnaise on it.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna drip out all over me.
Nice.
You gotta move your fingers.
There's too much mayonnaise on this.
There's way too much.
Way too much mayonnaise.
The black pepper flavor is very much like the spicy sort of like cracked black pepper flavor. And I don't know if it's just because there's like too much of it on this sandwich, but like it is very overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure I love the sauce, but like I can't taste anything but the sauce.
It's because there's so much sauce.
Yeah. But the chicken is really, really crunchy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they deliver on the mega crunch. I probably wouldn't get it again.
I don't dislike it, but I'm not going to get it because it's so saucy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it'll be any better when we try the McCrispy with honey mustard?
Is it drowned in honey mustard?
So
sauce?
I think the McCrispy, the regular one that we just tried, I think that's actually a permanent addition to the menu.
I think so too.
But the McCrispy with honey mustard is seasonal.
Oh, it's super fancy.
Why is this fancier? It comes with a sleeve. Oh yeah, sweet honey mustard sauce, white cabbage, lettuce, naturally ripened cheddar cheese, and fried onion.
It's more of a deluxe.
I'm flabbergasted.
situation. Don't just get a big bite of cheese.
Cheese and chicken is a.
Is it the
choice.
same patty?
Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
Oh, it has to be. Why would it be called McCrispy?
Oh, it's the
then?
McCrispy patty. Yeah.
This one needs more sauce.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't taste the cheese. It's very good though.
It is
You get
really
like
good.
that sauce is really tangy and like a little sweet. And I like all the different textures of like the crispy chicken with the really fresh lettuce and the cabbage.
I think the honey mustard might have a little bit of horseradish in it.
Yeah, maybe. It is that like
It's not spicy, but it's got a little bit of like the wasabi
zing.
flavor.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I like this infinitely better than the McCrispy.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, I actually really like this. I would get this again.
I don't normally like things that are this complex,
Mm-hmm.
fast food wise. I don't go to McDonald's to have my world rocked, you know.
It's true.
I do like this though. It's good.
Speaking of chicken, we have the chicken wings. Ooh, whoa. Chicken wings.
Everyone knows when you go to McDonald's, you get the chicken wings.
With what I am most excited about, the jalapeno ranch.
Will it taste like ranch?
I am a ranch girl. Let's real talk here. I understand that it might be a little like stereotypical American. I love ranch on a lot of different things. So my expectations for this are probably too high.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to taste like ranch. Ranch dressing in the Netherlands, other than not existing really, when you go to the grocery store, they have it as one of the sauces that you can get.
Yeah, they have, like Ramia makes it.
Yeah, but it's like a very dill forward sauce that tastes nothing like ranch. Ranch is like tangy and like creamy.
And like, yeah, I don't know how to describe it. It's just way more like it's got a zing to it with a bunch of herbs.
It tastes like the powder that's on a sour cream and onion potato chip. It looks nothing like ranch, but then again, it's jalapeno ranch, so maybe that's
but
why.
why is it red?
'Cause
Jalapenos
jalapeno.
aren't red.
Well, red is the universal color for spicy, Michelle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So here we go. Cheers.
You know, I've had worse chicken wings from like a chicken wing establishment in the United States. I'm not saying they're like the best chicken wings I've ever had, but they're not bad. And this is a little spicy.
It's very roasty.
I would say it's more of like a Chipotle ranch or like a Chipotle mayo.
It's not Chipotle ranch. It's not tangy.
Yeah, it's definitely more of a Chipotle mayo than a ranch, but I like the sauce a lot.
Would you get it again?
No.
Would you get the jalapeno ranch sauce again? Like, would you like
Yeah,
dip your
I would
fries
dip
in
my
it?
fries in this.
You would?
I would dip my fries in it. I mean, I put some chicken nuggets in there.
Would you get it over the Fritessaus? Because that's something you're gonna have to ask yourself here. That's a real conundrum.
Okay, I would because it's limited time, I think. So I would get this as long as I could, and then knowing that the fruit sauce is always going to be there for me.
Oh, it's spicy. Oh,
Yeah,
I just got something in there.
it's spicy.
Garlic?
And it's got chunks in it, and I think the chunks are spicy,
Yeah, this is a very interesting flavor, but not ranch.
but good.
All right, it's time for breakfast, and it's actually been 3 days because I got a cold after our castles and forests video. And then we recorded the first part of the McDonald's video, and then Michelle got my cold. So the breakfast menu here at McDonald's in the Netherlands is really just like 7 things. Breakfast really isn't a big thing at McDonald's here. And I think breakfast, just like a warm breakfast, just really isn't a big thing in the Netherlands in general. The menu is also just like 5 variations of the Egg McMuffin.
Yeah.
And let's just get this out of the way right now. There's no McGriddle. But we did make a McGriddle once at home with sauerkraut. Do you remember that?
Oh my God, it was so good. We used a little bit of bacon, some cheddar cheese, and then an egg. And
we toasted the sauerkraut.
Yeah,
on each
we
side.
toasted it. Oh, it was
Highly
so good.
Highly recommend.
I'd say it might be better than a McGriddle.
First things first, I got to start with a coffee. It's actually
my
not bad. All right, first up, Egg McMuffin. Well, I guess technically it's second up because we already had the coffee.
Yeah.
Classic McDonald's breakfast. This isn't a bad thing to get. It's like 300 calories, and there's really not that much on it. It's actually probably lower in calories here in Europe for a reason I'll mention here in a moment. It really looks the same. I mean, there's really not a lot different going on with this thing, except for one notable thing. There's no ham.
Yep.
That's so good. I love an Egg McMuffin. The way that the cheese and the fresh cracked egg work together. Oh, look. A side of fries. Why is there a side of fries, you might be wondering? Well, there's no hash browns. I'm pretty sure all McDonald's on continental Europe don't have hash browns. I think the UK has hash browns. But it makes me sad because I feel like hash browns would be really popular here.
I think so too. People love potatoes in different forms.
People love fried potatoes here.
Yeah.
Can you get the full menu in the morning?
Yes. I could get a chicken sandwich. I could have gotten everything that we ate previously.
Interesting. You get a little morning Big Mac.
Yep.
It's like afternoon delight.
But in the morning and a Big Mac instead of sex.
Okay, so like I mentioned, there's five, did I say five? 5 variations of the Egg McMuffin here. And they're all pretty boring. Like you've got like the bacon Egg McMuffin. You've got a double Egg McMuffin, which is just 2 fresh cracked.
I feel like that's
eggs.
something you would really love.
It's too much.
I haven't gotten it yet.
It's way too much. You also have this one, which is the McMuffin Beef and Egg. We don't have sausage here. We used to.
Yep.
But we stopped carrying it, and now it's just got a beef patty on it, and
Just
it's got a little bit of the onions. So, yep.
And this makes sense because they are serving up burgers in the morning, and then they have.
You said it makes sense, and I think you're right for their business.
Yeah, that's of
but
course.
for my mouth, I
That's
don't
what
think
I
it
mean.
makes
Is
sense.
like they just were like, whatever, just put beef on it instead of having to cook the sausage. I'm scared of this one. I don't know why.
Me too.
Putting that beef patty on it makes it super dry.
It also doesn't add anything.
Mm-mm.
It's like McDonald's beef doesn't really have flavor.
Maybe it's because I still have a bit of a cold. I couldn't taste any
No,
onions.
I don't, and I still can't taste it.
Yeah, I can't really taste any onions. I want more onions on it.
I get
or
a little bit
something.
of onion, but barely.
Okay,
I would
yeah.
also want more onions.
It's super light on the onions. It's okay. I don't understand why you would get this.
The sausage Egg McMuffin I thought was good. It was very complimentary. This is not the same. Wow. Okay. Well,
Now we know.
now we know. Last but not least, we've got the Volkoren pancakes. This is a very flimsy box.
It
Let's
is.
see what we're dealing with here. Oh, there's a fry in there.
Hey, bonus fry.
That's so nice. They're just American style pancakes, but they are whole wheat. Wow, they're really wheaty.
Oh, hearty.
They need more. Like, it'd be nice to have some fresh fruit on this, but I know that I wouldn't be getting that from McDonald's.
Yeah.
I'm not lying to myself about what they are.
Just have some bananas on it or something.
I mean, you could bring them home and do that. We got bananas downstairs.
yeah.
Actually, I have a pretty good idea. See, it's like fresh fruit, but it's French fries. That added nothing.
No.
What'd you learn? Stick with the Egg McMuffin.
Stick with the Egg McMuffin or have like a do your own pancake situation if you're feeling more elaborate.
I like to do my own pancakes.
Do you?
Would you believe that McDonald's in the United States doesn't have a vegetarian menu? Well, that's certainly not the case here. There are a ton of vegetarian options like this McCrispy Honey Mustard, but vegetarian.
Yes.
The chicken patty does not look the same.
Okay.
This does
is-
not look McCrispy, if you know what I'm saying.
This was what I'm most concerned about because the McCrispy was
Crispy.
very, very crispy. I just don't know how they're going to do it with this. It looks a little sad. Is this different than just like the fake chicken patty that they use for other things? I don't think so. It's not crispy, but it's still good.
I thought they were going to do something unique with it. Like maybe they did something to like give it extra breading to compete with the McCrispy thing.
Yeah.
But no,
I know we're like shitting on it a little bit, but it's
good.
very good.
It's good.
It's good. And if you're vegetarian or you're just trying to like cut back on meat, I would be very satisfied with this.
Yes, but all the other ingredients are doing all the heavy lifting.
It is true. Yeah.
The other vegetarian item we got was the McPlant, which is something that I'm surprised that we don't have in the US.
Yeah.
And I actually double checked because I was like, oh, well, it's been, 2.5 years since we lived there. Maybe they've gotten it since then. No.
Whoa, it is sloppy.
This is a real sloppy boy. So this is obviously a burger, and it's made using like Beyond Meat, I think. There's a lot on it, which is probably a bad sign for the quality of the meat, but also the best vegan burger that I ever had in my entire life was from a place that put like incredibly delicious fresh ingredients on the burger. So like it didn't matter
if the burger just tasted so.
Yeah, because like everything else on it was so incredibly good. Shout out Plow Burger, Austin, Texas.
So good.
Yeah. Okay.
But this is not vegan.
Right.
Yeah.
It's vegetarian.
It's vegetarian. Despite all of the extra ingredients on it, the weird flavor of the burger patty is still what I taste and like taste from the beginning to the end. And it's just everything that I think people hate about vegetarian burgers.
The other ingredients aren't interesting, but like the McCrispy Honey Mustard, the vegetarian one, all the ingredients were good because it's supposed to be like a premium.
Yeah, it has the cabbage, it has the crunchy onions,
got interesting
the
cheese on
tangy
it.
sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, so the patty was just, it wasn't a problem. It just like wasn't anything that special. So I would skip the McPlant. I would definitely
get a chicken.
Chicken something, but I would say definitely get the McCrispy Honey Mustard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
And now it's time for the most notable unique menu items here in the Netherlands, starting with fries with Fritessaus. Probably the most famous thing on the menu here in the Netherlands. People love it here so much that they released it in a bottle that you could buy at McDonald's for a limited time, and you better believe we got it. We were there the morning the McDonald's opened.
And they were like really weirded out.
And they sold out like 2 hours later.
Yeah.
So it's that good. If you go to the grocery store, you can buy ripoff or copycat Fritessaus, and it's called American sauce. But you actually can't buy McDonald's Fritessaus in the United States. They don't have it at McDonald's, and honestly, like this is not a sauce that we are familiar at all with. So it is a little neon green, but I promise you it is delicious. It's just like a very dill forward mayonnaise. Is there a better way to explain it?
Dill and like a little mustardy.
Cheers. It's just like punch you in the face dill. It's just so
It's very tangy, like
much
from the
dill.
get-go.
Oh my God. The other incredibly popular menu item here that's very unique is the McKroket. I'm not going to McDonald's to get this.
Why not?
Because like I'd rather go to Bromladage. I'd rather go somewhere and actually get like a dare I say real croquette. This just feels wrong. I do like the package though, how it's got the Dutch flag on it.
It's really cute.
All right, here we go. First McKroket with the actual sauce.
Oh, the sauce is really tangy. Wow.
It's not as crispy as a
No.
croquette from a snack shop.
It doesn't have that like signature crispy exterior.
I like that it's on the menu. It feels like very fun and kitschy. But like I don't know why you would get this. Okay, so we got about halfway through the video before we realized that we didn't do Stroopwafel ratings on anything. So
Oops.
we came up with a different idea. It's probably better to do it this way anyway, because we've had a lot of the stuff before. So like, it's not like we're going to get wowed by something and be like 5 Stroopwafels. We have a pretty good idea of what most of the menu is going to do to us, taste bud wise.
Do to us?
Yeah, sexually. So we're going to tell you our favorites and our least favorite things instead. So Michelle, do you want to start with your least favorite thing that we tried today?
Yes, my least favorite thing was the McPlant. It was just sloppy. The burger was bad, and there was nothing special.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you. I think the McPlant was just not good. Like it's nothing special.
Okay, my favorite thing was something that was new, and it was actually the citrus lemonade.
Oh.
It wasn't too sweet. It was really tangy. It would be like perfect on a warm day, and they had the crumbly ice in it.
My favorite thing today, and this is not surprising, is the fries with the Fritessaus. This is like something I crave. I would never say come to the Netherlands, go to McDonald's. I will say come to the Netherlands, go to McDonald's just to get a small fry or a medium fry and some of this Fritessaus. All right, well, there's only one thing left, and that is the Stroopwafel McFlurry. This is, to me, the most quintessential thing that you would expect from a McDonald's in the Netherlands. It's a McFlurry, which is available everywhere at McDonald's, mixed with Stroopwafel, which is something that's incredibly Dutch.
It's subtle. It's not too sweet. So it's vanilla soft serve with crumbled up Stroopwafels and then a caramel syrup.
So what do you think this menu says about the tastes in the Netherlands?
I think chicken is definitely way more popular than beef here.
Yeah. The other thing I think I've noticed is that the vegetarian menu is actually pretty sizable.
Yeah,
like
it's a big
there's a
one.
lot of options. Maybe avoid some of them, like the McPlant, but the chicken ones are all like a good bet.
Yeah.
And we've got veggie nuggets. I mean, you can have a true McDonald's experience while still being vegetarian, which is super nice. What's your favorite thing to get at McDonald's where you're from? And if you live in the Netherlands, are you also upset about them getting rid of the McSpicy like I am? Let us know in the comments. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you all next week.
Tot dan.